become a Boy Scout, you will find that while there are still many people willing to help, you take on more and more responsibility for blazing your own trail to equal. Parents, please remove your son's blindfolds. Max and Gavin, you have been called before the pack because you have satisfied the requirements for Cub Scouts' highest rank, the Arrow Flight. The first band of color blue is to remind you of the lessons you have learned as a Cub Scout. Blue represents the spirit of Cub Scouting, the spirit of giving goodwill and doing your best. Do you promise to fulfill the Cub Scout promise and the Cub Scout motto, do your best, when you receive the Arrow Flight? So please say I do. We below Scouts have faithfully promised always to keep the spirit of Cub Scouting. As your parents, do you also promise to continue to help your son in his scouting adventures? If so, please say we do. The second band of color, white, represents the Scout law. Even though youth and adult leaders cheerfully show you the skills you need, it will be up to you to live up to the 12 points of the Scout law. Daily, you will be faced with decisions, and at all times, the trail will seem most difficult to follow. Make your choices by always remembering the Scout law. In all that you do, you promise to be forever trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. If so, please say we do. Third band of color, yellow, stands for the Arrow of Light. Within the teepees of many graves, the Arrow of Light has an honored place. Its shaft is straight up and narrow, just as the path that you scouts should follow throughout your life. Its tip points the way to success in all that you do. It is pointing to the right, a symbol that nothing should be left undone. If it is in your power to do it, see that it is done. And lastly, there is a symbol of the 7 rays of the sun, one for each day of the week. This is to remind you that every day is a new day, a day to do your best in everything, a day of honor, a day to honor your God and country, to do your good turn, a new chance to follow the Scout law and to remember these words, on my honor. Just as each Scout has blazed his own trail along the Arrow of Light Award, they each will receive their own Arrow of Light to help them remember their promise to keep the spirit of Cub Scouting alive. Do you promise to let this light shine forth from you, to set an examples for others to follow in your footsteps, to set your eye on the eagle and never waver? If so, please say we promise. Next, we ask Max and Gavin to pin upon their mom or dad a miniature Arrow of Light and to give them a big hug and thank them for their help. centered below the left shirt pocket. It is a great honor for me to greet you as recipients of the Arrow of Light Award. Congratulations. The last candle and the last band of colors are green. It symbolizes the beginning of your path toward Eagle as a Boy Scout. I ask that Joseph Hook, Scoutmaster of Troop 372, to come forward and light the green candle and start you on your way to Boy Scouts. It doesn't say that. Mr. Hook will now lead you across the bridge that connects Cub Scouts to Boy Scouts, where your new troop is waiting to greet you and present you with the handbooks and neckerchiefs you have already earned through the diligence in the past month.